A new trial is now being ordered for Tim Gilbert in Tennessee because of the conditions of the room that the jury in his previous trial were deliberating in. So let's give you the results. This is absolutely insane. So he'd previously been sentenced to 6 years in prison after a conviction on charges of aggravated assault, reckless endangerment, unlawful possession of a weapon, and resisting arrest. Here's the conditions under which the jury deliberated for that. There was a room with a Confederate flag, portraits of Confederate leaders, and a framed letter from the UDC's national leader. Gilbert's lawyers argued that having a room festooned with Confederate memorabilia and maintained by the Daughters of the Confederacy, the UDC, implied that the court subscribes to the Confederate principles and that to many the Confederacy and racism go hand in hand. We're not going to make the case and explain why that is the case, but I believe it to be the case. And so the appeals court ruling said allowing the jury to decide whether Gilbert was innocent or guilty in a room maintained by the United Daughters of the Confederacy exposed the jury to extraneous prejudicial information and violated his constitutional rights to a fair trial conducted by an impartial jury. It's hard to imagine how you can be impartial when you are surrounded by that sort of propaganda. What do you think, Nina?
I mean, the jury was all white. So plus the ambiance, if we want to call it that. Again, I'm trying to stay PG of that room. The court made the right decision there. So you're right, little ray of hope here, just a little bit, because this shouldn't have never happened in the first place, John. And I tell you, the more progress we make, it always seems like we have many more miles to go. And that it is it. I mean, I definitely know that, but sometimes it just gets to you that justice is certainly never a destination. It is a damn journey. For real.
Yeah. I'd like to have like this organization.
I mean, were we in the 50s, the 40s, the 30s? I mean, what
I know.
What year are we in, and what century are we in? You know what I mean? Can we ask that question?
Yeah, that people are still participating in an organization like that, let alone that they're having this constant presence in a room that a jury is deliberating in. I know, like, people have for years been saying, well, you know what? It's just, it takes time and the old racists die off and then we're moving in a bit. Are we?
They just recycled. No, they don't. Yeah. They never die. I always say evil never sleeps, so good can never take a vacation. That's just bottom line. Every generation is going to produce these same iterations. As much as it pains us to say that, that is true.
I agree. I certainly agree. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.